I'm too curious. Let's crack open that titanium core and see if we can figure out that hybrid construction. Today, we got a fan favorite, Baltic, and they're back again with an all-new watch, and I'm excited about this one because Baltic has really raised the bar with their latest creation, and I think this watch will find a way onto your wrist in the near future. Introducing the all-new Baltic Prismic, a watch that reflects the beauty of horology like a prism. And just like a prism, it has striking geometric shapes and enchanting light play. But is it any good? Well, we're going to find out right now. And right off the bat, this is no ordinary case. The case combines titanium and stainless steel. Wait, what did I just say? Have I piqued your interest? So the core is titanium, but the lugs, bezel, and case back are 316L stainless steel, and all that goodness is sandwiched in between two sapphires. Design-wise, the lugs may not follow that traditional kick-out Baltic style, but there's an unmistakable Baltic DNA coursing through this watch, which I'm a big fan of. The brand identity is still here, even with a little bit of a different look. The titanium is grade 5 and it has a bead blasted matte finish, while the bezel and case back protrude ever so slightly over the edges. This design element adds a touch of dimension to the mid case. It's as if there's been a layer of steel peeled back and removed, revealing the carved out titanium core. I really like it, but I'm curious what you guys think. Make sure you let me know in the comments. Now the bezel has a beautiful stepped design and is half polished, half brushed. And the bezel leads us to that sapphire. The sapphire is a gorgeous double dome with anti-reflective coating on the underside. And I love how the crystal sticks out tastefully. Not too tall, not too short. Now let's do those dimensions. I got 36 millimeters in diameter, a secret measurement of 30 millimeters even. The profile is extremely thin, coming in at 9.3, and we got drilled lugs for easy strap changes and a lug to lug of 44 millimeters. So what do all those numbers mean? Well, it means classic dress watch dimensions because there is something magical about a 36 millimeter watch. But you guys be the judge on the faraway shots throughout this video and let me know how it wears. And since we're speaking of how it wears, it's feather light at 75 grams and it sits completely flat on the wrist. I found that unique mesh bracelet extremely comfortable. It's 20 millimeters and it tapers down to 17. It's got solid end links with quick release spring bars. The clasp is signed Baltic and there's a little lip that fits into the grooves of the mesh bracelet, so you can dial in the fit pretty good. There is a strap option, but I think you'll be wanting this on the bracelet. Now I forgot to mention the crown. It's a 6mm push-pull crown that helps give the Prismic 30 meters of water resistance. Now let's focus on the star of the show, that beautiful sunburst guilloche dial. This dial, like the rest of the watch, has a 3D dimensional look. There is a brushed and beveled sector that sits on top of the guilloche, and that's where the high polish Clou de Paris indices live. All the indices are hobnail except for the 12, 6, 3, and 9, which are jewel-like batons, and I love that their tips hang over the sector and hover above that guilloche. The dial definitely looks special. They put a ton of effort here, and they will be making 4 different colorways. So we have the green, but there's also going to be a purple, which seems to be the hot color of 2024. There's also going to be a salmon, and my personal favorite, a gray blue. Now back to the dial, there's a framed brushed stainless steel ring where the sub-second dial lives. And the sub-dial has granular texture and crosshair lines. The Prismic is a simple 3-hander, and all 3 hands are Dauphine. The second hand is completely high polished with a line down the middle and it tapers. But the hour and minute hand take a different approach. It's flat tops with brushing instead of the taper, and it's got high polished chamfers all around. They look gorgeous, and there is a little bit of a curve or downturn on that minute hand, and I love it. And even the way they cap the hands, you don't see any pinions, everything is clean with caps. Well done, Baltic. Finally, we're done the dial, but I want to revisit the case. I can't take it. I'm too curious. Let's crack open that titanium core and see if we can figure out that hybrid construction. Oh, that's how they do it. The lugs are crafted from a single piece of 316L stainless steel, and it slots into a groove in the titanium core. That's pretty cool. And now let's check out what's powering this thing. It's a Swiss-made ETA 7001. What does that mean? Well, it's got 21 joules, 21.6 VPH, it's a low beat with 42 hours of power reserve, and it does not hack. But Baltic really went the extra mile here. They've decorated it with diamond polished bevels and Côte de Genève on the bridges, with soleage on the crown and ratchet wheels. It looks fantastic, but that's not all. They added beading on the main plate under the balance wheel and blued screws. So well done, Baltic. Now let's look at the rate. Dial up, we got -3 seconds a day. Not bad. Okay, you love the watch, but what's the price? Well, on the bracelet, it comes in at roughly 1130 USD, and on the strap, 1066. Okay, at first you might get some sticker shock, but with the regulated, decorated Swiss movement, titanium stainless steel hybrid sapphire sandwich, and an incredibly detailed guilloche dial, there's a lot to like. I will have a link to Baltic's website down in the description, but wait, before you jump over, please remember to like the video, and if you want to see more videos like this one, then click into one of the 2 videos I have for you on the right of your screen right now, and I'll see you there.